Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best laptops for photo editing. Starting at number 5. Razer Blade 15. Razer's brand focus is on the gaming market, and the Blade 15 4K is primarily a gaming laptop. But the styling doesn't shout about it like many laptops targeted at gamers. Only the illuminated green Razer logo on the front and the color-changing backlit keyboard give the game away. But the latter can be muted to keep things more sober. What makes the Blade 15 a good photo editing machine is its 15. Here we're listing prices for all Blade 15 variants, not just the flagship advanced model, but even a space. Blade 15 will still be an image editing monster. Coming at number 4. Asus ZenBook Duo 14 UX 482. The big talking point with the ZenBook Duo is its huge touch-sensitive secondary screen above the keyboard. Asus calls it the ScreenPad Plus. And you can use it as a genuine secondary monitor to display another app to that on the main screen. Or it can be split into 2 or 3 columns, each containing a different open app. There's even a screen extension function that lets you spread a single app over both screens. This main monitor is a 14-inch display with a full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution. Dual Thunderbolt 4 ports are bang up to date, plus there's the handy inclusion of one conventional USB Type-A port, along with an HDMI port and a headphone socket. At number 3. Apple MacBook Air 13-inch M1. The MacBook Air 13 inches M1 is impressive in 3 main areas. First, its design, finish and ergonomics. Second, its sheer performance for a lightweight laptop. Third, its value for money given those other 2 things. The M1 may not be as flat-out fast as a spec'd-up 16-inch MacBook Pro above. But if you value outright portability more than ultimate performance, the M1 is a better bet. Its Retina screen is, as ever, just beautiful. Apple says it has a 25% wider color range than sRGB, but doesn't mention Adobe RGB, which leads us to assume it's somewhere in the middle. There are just 2 USB ports, which is annoying. It's not really a lot smaller than a regular MacBook, even though it looks like it, and the 7-core entry-level model is a bit of an odd proposition. But these are pretty minor complaints. This is a beautifully made notebook computer that's great for mobile image editing if you need supreme portability over a larger screen size. Number 2 of my list. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 9B. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon has long been a great choice for on-the-go photo editing, thanks to its compelling blend of high performance and sleek, lightweight design. The current, 9th Gen, X1 Carbon can be spec'd with several 14-inch screen options. All have at least a resolution of 1920 by 1200 and a respectable 400 nit max brightness, plus 100% sRGB color coverage. The range-topping display is an ultra-high-res 3840 by 2400 panel with a 500 nit brightness, and a hugely impressive 100% DCI P3 color space coverage. Elsewhere, bang up-to-date 11th Gen Intel Core processors provide ample computing power. And though RAM appears to top out at 16 GB, you can customize some X1 Carbon configs to pack 32 GB. However, it's a pity the RAM comes soldered to the motherboard, so can't be swapped out for higher capacity modules at a later date. And it also means you'd be unwise to settle for a base 8 GB X1 Carbon. And number 1. Dell XPS 15. The Dell XPS 15 range can be confusing. There are lots of different spec configurations to choose from, and pricing can frequently fluctuate. We reckon the best config for photographers is one which includes Dell's best 4K plus 3840 by 2400 A 1610 screen, which boasts 500 nit brightness and touch sensitivity. The only issue with that is few XPS 15 configs come with this display, and they're inevitably at the pricier end of the range. The extra cache does also buy you plenty of performance courtesy of a 11th Gen, 8-core Intel Core i9 processor. And you can choose from 16GB right up to a whopping 64GB of RAM. Though we'd only recommend the latter if you'll be editing high residential video as well as images. 2 Gen 2, plus adapters for USB-A and HDMI. There's even a built-in full-size SD slot. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.